Hey guys, today I have a Maytag Centennial washer and electric dryer set. Both of these are in excellent condition. First I'm showing off the washer here and then I'll show off the dryer. And I always do a video of everything I sell. That way you can see that it's working perfect. That way when you get home, plug it in, you know you're going to be good to go. And right now we've got it set to a normal, regular. And what you've got here, the difference between heavy, regular, and light is not going to be how much water it uses. It's going to be how long the machine goes through the agitation cycle. So I've got it set to regular for about a medium length of time. Light would be kind of almost like a quick wash on normal. Let's see. Yeah, and then over here on temperature, you got 4 temperature settings. I've got it on cool, and we've got deep clean. So this is going to tell it how much water to use. This is almost like the deep water wash. So it's going to use a little bit more water and should get to just about full submersion there. Fabric softener, what this is going to tell you here is if you say no, it's going to do more of like a spray rinse. If you say yes, it's going to do a full submersion rinse. So I always click that over to yes. Extra rinse, of course, then you could do a full extra rinse if you wanted to. Yeah, anyway, that's what I've got it set as. And right now it's determining how heavy this is, how much water to use. So it's in the sensing portion. And here in just a sec, it'll kick the water on and start filling up with water. And then once it's full, deemed it's got enough water there, it'll start the agitation process. So I'll let it go ahead and fill all the way up with water, come back and show you the agitation. Then I'm also going to show you that the water drains out like it's supposed to, and that it's got a nice, fast, smooth final spin cycle. When it's all done, we'll move the clothes over to the dryer and show you that the dryer tumbles and heats like it's supposed to. So here's your hot valve, and here's your cold valve, and here it is using both of them. So we'll let it fill up and we'll come back. Okay, I think it's done adding water. It has switched over to the wash cycle, but sometimes it'll stop, add a little bit more water. Anyway, this is where we're at with the water. You can see just about full submersion there. And how this works, because I get a lot of questions on these with the agitation plate, is this has kind of the same concept as a front load washer. These clothes agitate on themselves, and it pushes up through the middle here and goes down around the sides, and it will just vortex like that also along the plate fins on the bottom. But essentially that's how it gets clean, and that's how this cleaning process works. So a little bit more water in there doesn't hurt. That's why I always flip the switch on there. But that's also why these take longer, is because this will agitate for quite a bit longer than your front loaders or your old top loaders that filled all the way up with water. So you're saving a little bit of water, you get a little bit longer cycle. However, the clothes do get really clean when you use that deep water wash option, and it just takes a little bit longer. But yeah, it'll continue that cycle, keep going. And now if I didn't mention it, typically this would be locked, you'd see here, and you wouldn't be able to open this. I just bought an extra one of these little strikers here, and I stick it in there so we can see what's going on down in there. But essentially that's what it looks like once it's going. Like I said, it might add a little bit more water, so sometimes you'll hear it stop, kick some more water in. But it's going to be here for a while, so I'm going to go ahead and pause, and then we'll come back once it's draining. Alright, we're moving out of the wash cycle. Get that drain running nice and fast there. It's going to drain all the water out before it does a spin to extract the used up water, and it'll fill all the way back up with fresh water for the rinse cycle. And once it's done there, it'll drain out once again for the final spin, which is what we'll come back for next. Alright, we're on the final spin. Just draining that water out. And once again, like I said, I can lift this up because of my extra striker there. You can see spinning nice and fast. Pretty heavy towel load. And it is nice, smooth. It sounds great. Kind of the trick to this is making sure that it's level front to back, side to side, and then once you get it in place where you want it, you want to go along to each foot and go counterclockwise on it and kind of snug it up to make sure that there's no movement any side to side or front to back. So level and then the feet snug, and you'll get a nice smooth spin like this every time. Alright, so as soon as that's done, we'll hop over to the dryer. Alright, now we've got the washer cleaned out. You see, nice very large capacity on that one there. We come over here to the matching electric dryer. We've got it set time dry, which is a high heat setting. You've got your start switch here and on off for the cycle signal. Right here is your lint trap. You want to make sure that gets changed out before every load, so you got nice good airflow there. And as you can see in here, sounds great. And it'd actually be even quieter once you get the vent hose hooked up to the back, which would kind of muffle that blower motor there, and it'd be basically silent. So I'm going to open it up and show you the inside now. We're heating like we're supposed to, and everything's tumbling nice and fast. Right in between those two red dots, takes a surface temperature measurement, so it's 73 degrees on top of the dryer, and it's about 67 on the concrete floor. So we'll go ahead and open this up. You see everything's tumbling. Now there's where the heat pumps out right there, so it gets really hot right coming out of this tube here. That in turn is going to heat the inside of your dryer anywhere from 95 all the way up to 195. Just depends on how long it's been running and what your heat setting is at. So hot air runs with the clothes out right there where the lint trap catches it, and then it goes down out the back of the machine, which is where you'd hook up your little vent hose. So close that. Hit go. So you've got time dry, which is high heat. You've got an air fluff, no heat, super delicate items. You've got a low heat automatic dry and a high heat automatic dry. So either this one or this one, I just kind of let it rip whenever I do them. Anyway, well, that's it. I'll go ahead and get these listed up for sale. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Thanks. You guys have a great day.